And there we go.
Tell us when we're going live there, John.
We should be live, chat. Let me know in the audio section. I had to plug everything back in, so everything should be working. I feel pretty confident. I've learned some new skills, so.
Please tell me you guys couldn't hear what we were talking about before this show started.
I think we can.
And they hear us. We can hear you. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sounds
gosh.
good.
It's just jazz music.
So, okay. All right. So, okay. Everyone
Good.
can hear us.
Yep.
Cool. Hey, everybody. It's Thursday night. It's Reaper Live. Thanks for joining us. Reaper Live, the highest rated show on Twitch. I'm Ron.
I'm John.
I'm, which am I? Brad. I'm Brad.
Okay. You can be Brad again. And this is Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. It's Thursday, our favorite night of the week. Thursday.
Yeah.
It's Friday Eve.
That's the big
I
part.
love Thursdays.
Friday Eve.
I
yes.
love Thursdays.
It's been 2 weeks since we last saw you guys.
Yeah.
It's been probably about a month or month and a half since I was here.
Since
Yeah.
ReaperCon.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Reaperland.
We're back.
Yes. So,
I love that Samurai Jack.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anyway, so here we are. We have a few
Hey,
things
no.
to get to tonight. What?
Who's the guest appearance?
Oh, I don't know.
Did we change the format while I was gone?
No, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Welcome to Reaper Live. Tonight's special guests. I'm waiting for someone to make
Waiting for some suggestions here.
Robin Williams.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sure. Robin Williams. Artie Feldman.
Yeah.
And
And
And?
the comedic stylings of Pat Sajak. No.
Whatever.
Adam Weston to Yvonne Carlo will have to wait till next week.
Yeah.
And Boris Karloff and the Groucho brothers.
that's an Ed classic there.
Yeah.
The Marx brothers.
Charo. Yeah,
And Charo.
Charo,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So, oh my gosh. This could probably just go on all night doing this.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The free is open, by the way, chat.
free is open. Free is open. Tonight we're going to give away $20 gift cards, gift certificates, online gift credit, whatever you want to call it, to ReaperMedia.com. Lots of cool stuff coming up. Matter of fact, you might want to use that $20 on a few cool things we've got going right now, and something really, really cool we're going to start next week, including the Ghoulie Bag, Dave.
Yeah, you can use your $20 gift card towards your order for a Ghoulie Bag if you haven't got one already.
That's what I should have brought over here. I should have brought over Daryl's painted batling eating the candy corn.
Oh, I thought you
I
were
can pull
going
a picture.
to. Should have brought a ghoulie bag over.
Yeah, I should have brought that. Should have brought over a lot of things.
Yes. I'm back for a Halloween special. You should be scared.
Yeah, the Ghoulie Bags are really cool. It's something we've been doing for a few years now. I don't remember when we first started, but I remember we first started doing our first Halloween promotion was 20. Gosh, it was the Bone Sylvanians promotion.
Yeah. Dr. Bob, is there still candy? Still have
few,
candy?
a
Just a
few.
few, but Ed always sampled it, and so when the candy came in, it was like 5 seconds. The bags were open, and all the employees were sampling, testing, and making
absolutely.
sure that the candy was fresh.
Absolutely. Jetta Rose, we did send some Ghoulie Bags to Kit, did we not? I believe we did, 60 or so.
That's what I was told. Yeah.
And so he should be able to start putting those in orders pretty soon. I don't know when he's going to get those.
Yeah, Jetta Rose, I've been telling people to email help-uk@reapermedia.com and just ask. Like,
ask
hey,
when
are
they show up,
these
yeah.
in yet? And then he'll give you
He
a
may
yes
have
or no.
Yeah, he'll have a better update on when they're going to arrive than we will.
I think that's the safest thing to do, I think.
Yeah, so it's got the cool battling, eating the candy corn, sitting on the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern, sculpted by Jason Weeby. It's very cute.
Yeah.
There it is.
There
it's
it is.
Cute.
Yeah.
There's the painted
And
version.
Daryl painted that. Daryl Roberts painted that. Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah, a lot of people in the comments because I have an ad running for this on Facebook and Instagram. If, in chat, let me know if you guys have seen it. People are saying that it looks like he's drinking a latte. It looks like
It
foam.
could, yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
foam at the top of
Yeah.
a latte.
Starbucks cup with some.
What was it designed? Isn't that a latte or
It's
no?
a candy corn.
It's a candy corn.
He took a bite out of
Took
a
a
candy
nibble
corn.
out of the top of the candy corn.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
the
I
big
thought it was a
orange part
latte.
at the bottom, and then the should be yellow in the middle, and then the white part at the top.
And if you've been joining us here on Twitch, Anne's been painting the enlarged version of this little batling that she got at ReaperCon, or
Yes.
that we gave her at
We gave it
ReaperCon.
to Jason just as a fun thing, and he gave it to Ann to paint. So,
Yeah.
so no, it's not available. But anyway, that's
The Mac Attack. Yeah, the bad news is History Channel is going to broadcast the Cowboys game because the fans are always talking about the past.
Yeah, a ton of people have been getting their Kickstarter orders.
Why? I mean, Mac Attack. Why you always got to bring up?
Hey,
They won.
I'm
That's all
I'm with you, Mac Attack. I'm with you. Yeah, not a Cowboy fan, but my Vikings are doing well.
They are doing great.
They are doing good this year.
It's like lining up to be a Super Bowl replay of Super Bowl 1970.
Tap the brakes.
Pocketland asked if the enlarged version is going to be available. Not at the moment.
Nope.
There's no current.
Nope. There's no plans for that.
What about the clear one? Was that just a prototype or
Clear what?
of the bat?
Oh, there was a clear back.
There was no clear bat.
Oh, then I spoke
was
out. I
imagining.
He's just
spoke out
pulling
of
stuff out
turn.
of his hat here.
Now Dave's starting rumors. Oh,
Ask for the
large
clear
bat's gonna
bat.
be coming.
So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? I know we mentioned Kickstarter, and that's kind of our world right now. After ReaperCon, post ReaperCon, it's just been Kickstarter.
Nethermall be the
Pretty much.
centerpiece. Nethermall, didn't we already do a Nethermall?
That's yes.
Did I miss something?
Yeah. Well, we've talked about releasing in a smaller format
Oh,
or a larger the larger format. I'm sorry, we did it as a small one.
yeah.
Caladrax and Nethermall got swapped. Caladrax was much larger than he should have been. He should have been smaller. Nethermall was much smaller than he should have been. He should have been larger.
Bigger. Okay.
It's kind of a big
Hey,
mess.
Rings.
It's what happens when you're gone for so long. People have to tell you what's going on.
So we'll get into Bone 6 in a minute.
Okay.
So we're still talking about the Gula bag. So it's $50. It's free with the $50 purchase, and you get the battling. You also get the cool paints. You get the what's the orange paint called?
Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon. It's a sparkly orange color. It's cool. Benita.
Hello, Green
designed
Oaks
that.
Gaming.
It's cool. There he is. There's
I'll pull up on the screen.
and you get some candy.
Of course.
Now Harvest Orange won't be coming back. It's just a promotional color. The battling will be available in April, way out of time for Halloween. So if you want, you better get it now.
There they are. Harvest Moon.
That's the orange color you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, looks good.
Skull and Crossbones. Spattered Crimson. Crimson.
Crimson.
Oh, that's too bad, Yeti. We were going to have a pumpkin spice paint here pretty soon.
Coffee and Nerdery Beer. You may have gotten a fireball in your Gully bag,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and then some people should be getting rocks too.
Yeah, I
yeah.
have seen some pictures on our Facebook fan page of some people getting some rocks.
They want to see the lighthouse. Hasn't we already displayed all that?
What?
I have one in here, but
Someone asked to see the lighthouse.
it would take me a while to set it all up.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe next time.
It's in a blue bin over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How many Gully bags are left? A lot. A lot. You're in no danger of selling out
100.
before. Yeah, 3.
Not painted rocks this year, but I thought that was really fun, and we will bring it back next year. I think. I hope so.
Did we paint rocks last year?
Last year we
Yeah.
had a set of rocks that a lot of people on internet painted.
Oh, and they're not doing that this year?
Don't think so.
I shall get the whip out. They shall
Okay.
do it again.
Hey, Minnie.
Okay,
Mini-Ann.
let's see what else. So that's the thing, and so we have some. Well, let's see. How much time until we get to our first?
I don't know,
thing,
Dave.
'cause
Let
I'm
us
gonna
know.
finish.
I do want to I do want to bring up something before we get too far into the show.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here
No,
it comes. Brace
I mean,
yourself,
It
chat.
is kind of sad news, but I don't want to be a downer. But let me see here. So this picture was taken at ReaperCon this year. This is the souvenir photo, and the gentleman on the far right, his name is Jerry.
With the round shield.
Yes, I'll zoom in so we can see. This was Jerry, and I was informed today that he passed away yesterday.
Oh no.
This is the group from Minnesota. He's
Yeah.
from Minnesota, and I've been hanging out with them for the past 2 years.
Yeah. In the center, the girl with the glasses.
The purple.
No, the to her right.
Vreem, I think is her name. I don't know her.
I've
real
chatted
name,
with her
but-
the last couple of years, and she's
Yeah.
been just a pleasure to
Yeah,
chat with.
they've come down
very
from Minnesota.
unexpected,
No,
sudden?
I talked to him at ReaperCon, and he for the past couple months he's been kind of not doing too well, and so I just wanted to say some nice words about Jerry because I've talked to him. They're the ones that brought us the this Viking gnome.
Oh.
So they have a painting group up in Minnesota, and they brought us this.
Oh, cool.
I'll put it on the wheel later, but this is the gnome, and we put it on the set last year. They gave it to us at ReaperCon last year.
Oh, okay.
And I hung out with them because they're from Minnesota, and they were telling me about places to visit and things like that when we go up there for my fiance's parents and stuff. And so I was informed today that he passed away.
That's tragic news. That's
So,
terrible.
yeah, I just wanted to talk about it at the top of the show. Jerry, you will be missed, and I hope all the Minnesotans are doing okay.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to all the people up there, to Jerry's family, and all the fun people in the Minnesota group who come down to ReaperCon every year.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give a little shout out to Jerry.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry,
Now let's give away some free prizes.
I didn't know when was a good time to bring it up.
No, it's you know what, it's never
Was
a good
that
time.
today?
Right?
It happened today?
Last night was when it
night.
happened. So we're gonna keep Jerry in our thoughts with this Minnesota. They painted this. They got this for us. The whole painting group from Minnesota. So
Cool.
it's gonna be living on our set for forever.
Very cool. Okay, so is it time?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. This is our segue thing. Every time we do the prize giveaway, we segue into something else. Yeah, the gnome's name is now Jerry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna name him, Jerry the Gnome. It's funny because that's the name of one of our machines here as well. Let's see. Hopefully these show up in chat. So in honor of Jerry tonight, we're going to be giving away some stuff. So here we go. Let's see if this shows up in chat. I think it should.
Best laid plans of mice and men.
Mortarman 130, D-Bin 742.
Knee Villa?
You gotta go faster, Dave. Drosy X.
Drosy X, Zox,
Zox 2277.
and Nihilville. Congratulations. This is episode 234 of Reaper Live. So just follow the information.
That's not a
that's
bad
in the,
idea to have a contest to name the machines at the factory.
Unfortunately, they're the same machine, so they.
Well, we got some that we could rename if we needed to.
Okay, here we go.
And there you go. Congratulations.
Good one, Mac Attack.
Pretty fun. Insert your own professional football team.
Yeah, but I just don't like the Cowboys. So, yeah.
Shush, Dave.
Do you want me to do anything else? What now?
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so I guess we can talk about Bone 6. We've been
Okay.
a little project we've been working on, I guess.
well, go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, so Bone 6. We are officially 73% through Bone 6.
As of this morning.
As of right now, right?
Yeah, right now.
As right this second.
Actually, they're pulling more right now, so we might be a little bit more.
Yeah. So we've made great strides over the last couple weeks. Had a lot more help. When it's kind of weird. The more people you have doing something, the faster it goes. And so we've had a lot of people back there helping us. Vicky, Dave's wife, comes in. Rupert
Tells
Harley
me
comes
what I'm
in
doing
and
wrong.
comes in a couple of days a week and on her days off and helps us pull orders.
Yeah.
We got Lauren back.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys,
Yeah.
she
By
might
the
make
way,
an
you might
appearance.
remember. Yeah. She's interested in coming on the show again sometime.
She's good. She
Yeah.
did great. I pulled her at ReaperCon. She came on and did a few segments with me at ReaperCon, and she's lovely.
Yeah.
So we got Lauren back.
So
Yeah.
So-
she did the surprise. What is it? Lauren's box or something
yeah,
like that.
what's in Lauren's box?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That was
there's a
good
couple of
segment.
things. So all the emails.
Yes. the
Now,
template.
so I'm gonna try to walk through this very carefully because you never know. All the emails. If you are a backer and you have closed your pledge, it means you paid for it. You paid for all this stuff, and you closed your pledge, and you're part of the group of people who had closed pledges when it was closed. The pledge manager. You should have gotten an email by now. If you did not get an email, you probably means you either went to your spam or you just missed it. So you might want to check
Your
again.
pledge manager.
Yeah, you could do that. That's an
That
easy
would
way to
help.
do it. Yeah. So all emails have been sent out. If you think that there's been an error or something like that, you can contact help@reaper.com. We can look it up. Like John said, you can go to the pledge manager and look at your account and see. But everyone should have a shipping charge emailed to them by this time. So if you're one of the 28% who has not gotten their stuff yet, we are still pulling orders. We still have orders to pull. But if you haven't gotten an email, you might want to check into that by going to the Pledge Manager and looking at your account. So, but yeah, we're really happy with the progress we've made over the last couple of weeks. We've been pulling like crazy and shipping and just going nuts, right?
Yeah.
So,
And at this rate, Dave, what's our goal for completion?
The goal is to do it by October 31st to have it all completed. Unless the people who haven't paid for their postage, but everybody who's done everything they're supposed to by October 31st. But we're actually running a little bit ahead of schedule.
Okay.
So we're on target to finish it up by Halloween.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, 2 weeks ago when we talked about this, we just kind of putting our heads down and just kind of slamming it as best we can.
Yeah.
Ishan Loki, I finally paid my shipping charge last Friday. Just waiting on my shipping email now. Can't wait for my stuff. Yeah, that's curious because
it should have been sent.
you should have already had that.
Should have been left. It should have left on Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that, or yesterday at the latest.
I did see some people in the Discord saying that they paid for shipping, but they never got a shipping notice and it just appeared. So it's possible that it just you didn't get tracking. So that's possible.
That is possible. It's also, we don't know, when something ships either USPS or UPS, we don't know. I mean, obviously, when the actual button gets pushed to ship the package and it gets put onto a pallet, yeah. But then with thousands of orders, we don't know which particular method. We don't know Ish and Loki. We don't know which.
Beer said she's.
Yeah, she just said that she checked her pledge manager and it said we will contact you. So that means that she hasn't been sent an email yet, according to what we know. Coffee Nerdery Beer.
So if you think there's an error, if you do think there's a problem,
Email Ron.
No.
Yeah, same thing for Count Ehrlich there.
I can't picture because I haven't given an email with a code yet. So I would contact help, and so we can look into that and see.
Yeah.
But Kit, who runs the Pledge Manager design and has been administering the Pledge Manager, said last night that all emails have been sent out. So if you think there's an error, you could contact help, and we'll see if we can look into that for you guys. And yeah, leave me an email. Yeah, I'll get on top of it. I'll be right on top of it. So yeah, I mean, we knew there was when we said this, like I said, this is why I said we're going to tread carefully here, because I knew there would be people who don't have emails, who are, their pledge manager says, we don't know what you're talking about. So we will make sure everyone's taken care of. We'll do everything we can to make sure everyone's taken care of. So
yeah, it's nice to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
The lighthouse at the end of the tunnel.
Oh.
You're in touch with the shipping quote, and I paid everything else. Yeah. So yeah, I will double check with Kit myself. I'll ask him. I will tell him that we had a few people on ReaperLive tonight saying that they didn't get a shipping email,
and their pledge manager doesn't.
Yeah,
show
and you did.
price.
And I just want to make sure the people who are saying this, you closed your pledge, right? So that means because that's one of the other things as well. You've had to close your pledge out too. So.
And that if Kit doesn't fix it, we're going to publish his address.
Yes.
I saw the Minath asked about AU pallets. Have they arrived yet? I know they were picked up a little while ago.
Don't believe they've arrived
They're
yet.
on the sea. Like they're on. We know that
They're
they're
in
going
progress.
By boat.
They're en route. We have not gotten a notice, like John said, that they have arrived in Australia yet, but they are on the way. So, and I know that we've sent out hundreds. It feels like hundreds of orders to Europe, UK and Europe.
Like 14 pallets or something. I don't know.
It's a lot. A lot of the European backers just chose to screw the pallet thing. Just ship it to me directly, and we've shipped hundreds. It feels like hundreds of orders that we've shipped directly to customers over in Europe, who didn't want to wait for the pallet and paid the extra shipping.
Yeah, and then, unfortunately, the AU stuff will take a little bit longer because it's going by sea. I know the UK stuff went by air.
It did go by air.
Just because I think it was cheaper that
way. It was, for whatever reason, yeah.
And for some reason, AU is cheaper to go by water, obviously. And we knew that. It's going to take a little bit longer. But the shipping should have been correct. It was going to be like it's coming from Aetherworks. So, and from what I've heard, all the Australians said that the shipping was lower than they thought it was going to be. But that is the downside of going by sea.
It's just taking longer, right?
Is that
it's cheaper, but it is taking longer.
And there was, I don't know how many pallets. Paxton knows all the pallet numbers.
So we've shipped off
or something.
It was a lot,
Yeah.
and we've shipped off several pallets to Europe. I know there are 9 more waiting to go now.
For the UK.
I think it's 9
It's something like
or
that.
7 or something. It's a handful of, but we've already shipped out another bunch of pallets before that. And again, we've shipped a bunch of orders to Europe directly to the consumer, so to the backer. So, pallets or boxes all around the world. It's just been going crazy.
Yeah, here I have a. So this was a picture that I took when we started. Like right when we started, I took this picture, and I wanted to do like a daily picture. But I didn't get around to doing that.
Have you taken any?
Yeah, I did. So here's the one I took today. So the cool thing about this is, sorry. So I'm sorry. So this pallet on the left, next to the blue machine there, those are the Kyle the dragon, the 30th anniversary dragon. So if you look at the previous picture, all the pallets that are closest to the camera that you see in that straight line on the bottom left of the picture, those are all Kyle's, Bone 6. So this is a good way to kind of check the progress. Now there's only 3 pallets left.
Yeah.
Out of the 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 pallets that are there. So there's only 3 left of the Kyle. So that's a good way to check the progress.
Yeah. And almost every order is getting a Kyle, just about.
How is the new internet holding it? It's doing fine as far as I'm aware.
And so all of the pallets kind of got shifted, so they're not in the exact same spot. So it's not as satisfying. But you can see this was all of Bone 6
before,
and then now you can see us working our way through. So when we restock, we're taking from the right and putting it on the top left up there. That's where we're pulling, is the top left.
Yeah.
And so we're slowly restocking, and that's kind of our gauge of how far we are, is watching these pallets go down.
Looking at it from that first picture, looking at that, I remember walking into the warehouse and looking at that stuff going,
Holy
oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. Are the lighthouses in? Yeah, you can barely see the lighthouses.
They're on the far right.
The very far right edge of the picture.
Oh, yeah.
There's the pallets there. Those are all lighthouses. Yeah, it's when you see it in person, it's like the Indiana Jones warehouse. It is full, and you walk down the aisles. It's like, how are we ever going to get through all this stuff? But we've actually done pretty darn good.
And it's dwindling. So, like you said, we're at what, 73%. So, and we have 2-3 more weeks left, I think, until we're pretty much done with the people that are done.
Yeah, today is the 10th.
I think our first landmark is going to be, our first benchmark is going to be
3 weeks from today.
When we get finished pulling all orders from backers who closed their pledges and got their emails and paid for their shipping.
Which box has the ARC? Dr. Bob, that's the giveaway. Yeah. Someone's going to get the ARC. We just don't know who.
That comes in Bones 8.
So, but people who are saying that they did not get a shipping email, I will reach out to Kit and ask him if there's any particular specifics why that would be happening. We know a few people get caught up in the wash. We were going to find those, but we'll look into it. We'll definitely look into it.
And I figured we would do like another push of people that got sent emails. So send you a follow-up emails, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't forget to pay your shipping.
The file up.
Yeah. Don't forget to pay.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean,
well, maybe Kit can just do another email blast. You know.
Yeah. But the people who check the pledge manager and says you're waiting on an email, that's the part that's the confusing part right now. So, so we're gonna keep plugging on this thing. We'll get her in the morning. We got a lot more orders to pull tomorrow morning. So, but we're getting close, y'all. We're getting really close.
An ARC for
it is exciting.
For the Bone 7.
What?
The Ark of the Covenant for Bone 7.
No, you said a dirty word.
Indiana Jones warehouse.
7.
He said, do you want us to send an email now or wait for you to follow up with Kit?
Send it directly to help right now. I mean, what's going to happen is it's going to go to help. Help's going to forward it. Actually, I think Paxton might be able to look into it and see.
Yeah,
he can check.
He can probably.
Yeah,
he can actually
reference to the database.
He can push out the email as well. So but we'll check anyway.
I hope so, Dr. Bob. More Bonesylvanians in the future.
I don't know. When we did Bonesylvanians 1, Bob and Julie it was a lot of fun when we did those in 2014, 15, whatever that was, 13. And then when we did Bonesylvanians 2, it was kind of a slog to okay, what we're going to do this second time around. And that's when we did The Fly and we did all these other ones. It was really kind of hard to come up with, cool classic Halloween monsters that you've already done. So it was hard. So I don't know. There's no plans on it, but those are really cool. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, look at those. Yeah, those are cool.
Just showing them. I don't know which ones are freebies this month. Somebody said patch, so patch for sure. I don't know the which ones were freebies, but
Yeah, I don't know myself.
yeah.
My favorite one is Cthulhu, Lou.
Lou.
He's
I think
really
I like
good.
Lou, Lon, the werewolf.
The werewolf.
I don't know where he's at.
He's
Oh, there he
there
is.
he is.
Bottom left here. Lon. Drac is cute too.
They're all really great. Bob and Julie did an excellent job on these. They're
My favorite
so
though is
much fun.
the very very top, the little, the little Dracula girl and Dracula boy.
Oh, left and right.
Tish and
Tish.
Van.
Tish and Van.
Yeah,
Sandy. I like Sandy.
and there's Nosferatu. This is Max.
Who sculpted these? Are they all sculpted by the same person?
Bob sculpted most of them.
Okay.
Bob and Julie were on chat. I could probably tell you. I think Julie sculpted Lon. She sculpted. You know what? That's a good question, Bob and Julie. Let us know. Bob, I'm going to say you sculpted most of them. Julie, which ones did you sculpt specifically?
When we were having a problem with a car transfer at the Denton County, Vicky and I were, and we were talking to this lady, and she had all these Halloween decorate in her little area, her cubicle kind of thing. And Vicky's like, well, she's really helping out. So Dave, maybe you can get some of those little bones Sylvanians and bring it to her. And, you know, so I came back and I had everything needed. So luckily she had a minute in between customers, and I said, you really helped my wife last time. She wanted me to bring you this. And she's like, oh, we can't accept anything unless you brought enough for everybody. I said, I only brought enough for you. So, you know, throw it away if you can't have it. And then I showed it to her, and she's like, oh my God, these are so cute. And then she's like, look what I got to all of her friends.
So Bob and Julie said Julie did Gil, Lon, and the bad guy Drac. Those are so much fun. I remember when the first ones were really, really, really great. They were in metal originally, and these are all in Bone Sylvanians. I would like to personally next year offer these in Bones USA rather than Bones Classic. I think they would translate a little bit better. And the Bones Classic sometimes isn't a very forgiving material for things. So I think they'll look great in Bones USA. They'll look really good.
Nate, that's a great idea. Yes, it is a good idea. I do want to make a video about that as well, about, you know, cleaning certain things and what materials to use on them. And
That is a
like
great idea.
Yeah, it's giveaway time. I got them pulled right here. Are you guys ready? Here they come.
Okay.
It's going fast. Sir Gambit, 25. True Nor? 9 cents change. I don't know.
Manmaji.
Yeah.
Masara.
Masara. Congratulations. This is episode number 234. Exclamation point claim in chat if we said your name. It's a $20 gift card to reaperlive.com. Go ahead and use it to get your ghoulie bag this month if you haven't already.
Yeah.
The popular ghoulie bag. And you might get a rock if you ask nicely.
We have some.
We do. Ron, you want to talk about some of this stuff?
Yeah, so we got new releases coming up.
Where's the other one?
Gotta love new releases.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I don't think that's all I have. Oh, the bandits. Oh no, this guy. Oops.
His arm just came off.
Well, it's gone.
Oh, did it go bye-bye?
It went in between the crack. It disappeared.
Whoops.
Here.
All right, that's right. Piece of the Berlin Wall.
Wootness, what a great question.
Huh? What do you say?
Any updates if the ReaperCon glosses will come out for purchase?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So here are some of the new releases coming up. I believe a couple weeks, or next week. Wait, Monday? I don't know.
I can look up the dates.
Yeah.
You can pull it
Look,
up
we
here.
just work here.
I can't keep up with all these damn numbers.
I'll pull it up.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Sounds good. So over there on the left, let's first let John pull up the info here. So over there on the left, you see we have the animated armor. So this was based on the in Bones 5. There was a suit of armor in the armory that Jason Weeby sculpted. It was just this kind of a standing suit of armor, cool piece of armor you can just sort of use as display pieces.
Yeah.
But we thought it'd be cool to have the before and after. So the first one is just the armor sort of standing there. Then the armor comes to life and attacks. So it's an empty
cool.
suit of armor. The face is empty. The joint under the shoulder, the armpit, that's empty. So there's a few little empty spots. So you can paint this as like just an empty animated suit of armor. We just thought it was a cute, fun idea to do, especially around Halloween. Very Scooby-Doo like.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, hey, Reaper Harley.
Looks like 10/14 is the date.
10/14. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's correct. And then and this is from Bones 5. And so is the Wall of Stone, an item we also released in Bones 5, the Wall of Stone. You're going to get 2 Walls of Stone in a pack. And then you have the Bandits, which you saw earlier. Those are coming out in October as well. These all 1014?
I believe so.
Okay. And then over on the right, you have the Clay Golem.
Crossbowman kind of fades into the wall.
Also one of the minis from
There you go.
Bones 5. So some good fun minis. I think the Clay Golem and the animated armor and the Wall of Stone, those are all kind of spooky Halloween kind of themed kind of things. I mean, not terrible. No, they're all not. The Bandits are all packaged together. Yes, the Bandits are all come 3 to a
Yeah, they
pack.
come in a trio.
Yes.
These 3 guys.
We don't have pictures of Isidore the Witch. We only have a metal copy. We don't have. John can tell you about what happened with her. We had a little bit of not a production issue, but just we had a little problem with her.
Yeah. I think she was. Yeah. The mold is cooking right now. So
we'll be putting pictures of her up online.
she comes out on 10/28. So she comes out at the end of the month.
She's a really cool piece that Bob Rodolphe sculpted this summer, and she's really cool. Mm-hmm. What's the guy on the left? That is the animated armor.
Yeah, this guy.
That's the animated armor. No, the static and animated armor don't come together. That's a good idea after the fact, but no, it just comes out as animated.
And it's cool because he has no face. It's like there's no. It's just animated armor.
It's just animated
It's a
armor.
suit of armor.
Just a good, and you can use that for D&D and stuff. Dr. Bob, she's not naked. She's clothed. She's got whatever.
Oh,
She's
Isidore?
Cool. She's cool. Yeah, Isidore.
Oh, she's
yeah.
cool.
She's really good. She's got a lot of neat little things on her base.
Where did the Stonehenge pieces come from? This was the painted version of the summon.
The Mystic
Mystic Circle.
Mystic Circle.
Mystic Circle.
This is the studio version.
For the photo ops and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
And I've been using them I brought them into the studio to do some photography stuff with them. And so I figured it would be cool to have them as like a little stage for our minis to show off.
Yeah, Kevin sculpted these. Kevin Williams
The stone.
sculpted this the Mystic Circle. And it was here's what's cool is it Shub-Niggurath? Nyarlathotep. Shub-Niggurath was
Shub.
sculpted to lock into the Mystic Circle. And so if you take one of the pieces of the Mystic Circle out, Shub-Niggurath plugs right into it. And there's also a little altar that goes with this. I'm not sure if it's included with the set, but there was an altar that came with it that you could put, for Shub-Niggurath purposes. So
There you go.
yeah, Mystic Circle from Bones 3.
Yeah, it's on our website.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
The static armor is not on our website. It was only in Bones 5. It was part of the Bones 5 armory, so we never released it. But we did animate it for this. But if there's enough demand, I'm sure we could probably, put it out. I think a lot of the pieces in the armory, the 2 sets of armor, the weapons rack, and the target, there it is.
Painted by Michael Proctor.
He painted it, yeah, and Kevin sculpted it.
Yeah. And this is the actual the studio model, the one that's on the table here. There you go.
Pretty cool stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all have made your votes. We'll make the static armor available. Easy peasy. We can do that. Like I said, it was something that was sort of bubbling around, but 77. There you go. Thanks, Izzy Lobo. 77630 is the sacrificial altar, which was originally sculpted to be the center of this, but wasn't included in the box set. It's its own thing.
All right.
All right.
Let's look at-
Yes.
Okay. then
Baxter
that's
13A.
what we'll do.
Yes. I believe he's talking about the Overgord.
Oh.
Yeah, make everything available. Okay, cool. All right, so here we got some future releases.
Yeah, they come out 11/25.
Okay, so here you have, all right, well, the static armor's there just for scale, I guess.
Oh, here. Yoink.
And you have, again, from Bones 5, you have the Wild Folk, the Wild Folk Druids, male and female, and then you have the Wild Folk Ranger. And then you also have, new for this year, is the Female Krampus by Christine Van Patten. This will be coming out. These come out the week after Thanksgiving, I believe, 11/20. They don't, again, John, you'll have to look it up.
11/25.
11/25, okay, before Thanksgiving. And so the three on the left, again, were part of Bones 5, part of the fan favorites. And then the Krampus, the new female Krampus, is brand new. Christine Van Patten sculpted that this year. It's awesome. It really is great.
She's cool.
It's really, really cool. Originally, this piece was going to be part of the 12 Days of Reaper this year. But I just thought, you know what, this piece is too cool just to let sit around for 12 days out of the year. Let's just make it a regular release. And we're going to put it on sale the week before December.
Mm-hmm.
So people have time to paint it up and give it as gifts during the Christmas season. So really, really great stuff. The Wild Folk were done by Bobby Jackson. And the Krampus paint kits, I don't think so. We do have a special, the new promo mini for November. We'll announce that in 2 weeks when we do Reaper Live then. But it's a special, it's a really kind of a fun mini. When you hear about it, you're going to like, what the hell? But I think once you see it, you're going to be like, that's actually kind of cool. I think it's pretty cool. And I'm sure Kara Curley, who's in chat, probably thinks it's pretty cool too, since it was her idea.
Oh.
She pitched me on the idea. She said that she had seen someone talking about it on Discord, and she said, Ron, how about this? I was like, that's stupid. We're not doing that. And she goes, here's my concept art. I said, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
We'll show that off on the next Reaper Live because it's closer to November.
It's really cool.
So.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, yeah, I draw Caroline's, don't we all, right? So, anyway, it was just really...
And Dr. Bob hit it pretty good there. Yeah. We seem to say a lot around you, Ron, like, what the hell?
Yeah, I hear that quite a bit.
Dr. Bob, I sent you your costume contest rewards in your email. So if you haven't checked that yet, it's in your email, by the way.
Old DM. It was his idea.
Oh.
It was his suggestion.
Got it.
And so Kara took the suggestion and was like, what if it looked like this? And again, it was like, actually not bad. And Andy Pieper sculpted it, and it turned out great.
You'll see it next episode.
Yeah, we're still working out some production issues. Matter of fact, Kevin was just working on it before I came over here.
Yeah.
So, all right. So there's that. Oh, hey, you can also, if you want to, John.
Yes.
We can, well, a little, the first one. Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
We'll tease a little bit about the Christmas season and some of the promotional things we're going to have. This is a piece that we have had laying around since Bones 4. So turn around. Let's look at the other side.
Oh, the other side.
Yeah. This was a piece. Yeah. So Jason Weeby sculpted. This is called Hot Rod Santa. And Jason sculpted this kind of for Ed and Dave because they kind of like their, when Ed got the Anglia and they have their classic Camaros and everything. Jason sculpted this kind of as an homage to Ed and Dave's. Sorry, Brad. There, y'all didn't see that, but it was really funny. Anyway, it was just kind of a fun thing that Jason did. Like I said, to sort of homage Ed and Dave's love of old cars and hot rods. So Jason sculpted this during Bones 4, 2017, I believe, and then in a comedy of errors, which only happens at Reaper. Was supposed to come out after Bones 4, and then it was supposed to come out for Bones 5, and then it was supposed to come out in 2020, and then 2021, and then on and on and on.
And we finally got it on order.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to come in, and it was supposed to arrive like in October last year. And when did it arrive?
Like January. I don't remember.
The week of Christmas.
The week of Christmas. Okay. And so, so Deborah Raccoon.
Oh, thanks for the
hit
raid.
that nail right on the head, right? Not not professionals. So, so this will be a promotional mini for the month of December. It won't be for sale. It'll only be available in the Reaper stocking, which is something we'll talk more about as we get closer. But you guys have seen us do that before. We do little stockings with fun candy and toys. Yeah. And there's another mini that's also going to be available in December. So the bags are going to have, the stockings are going to have either this guy or the other promotional mini. And it's just going to be mixed. It's just going to be a sort of a luck of the draw kind of a thing. So we only have 1,000 of each of those. So when you get your stocking for free, you'll either have one of those guys in there. So that is the plan at this point. So that is a little peek. We normally don't preview stuff that early, but I figured what the heck.
Yeah, this one's been too long.
It's been a long time coming. We'll show the next one and then maybe next time.
Yeah, middle of November, probably.
Yeah. When we get closer.
But it is a fan favorite. You guys will like it.
It is.
Thanks for the raid, Runic Raccoon. Hope you had a good night. I saw Darling Creepshow in chat as well. Another streamer, by the way.
Pocket no, unfortunately, it's not available for purchase individually because we only have 1,000 of them, and so it's a promotional thing. It's just a promotion. But I believe who just mentioned there's going to be some lively trade occurring. Yeah, it'll be one of those things.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of Twitch, there's a new category, finally, on Twitch. So if you guys might have noticed that we're not under the art channel, we're under the miniatures and models category.
Fantastic.
So
when does Amaranth come over to our channel?
I mean, somebody might. So it's been a long time coming. I know that a lot of people in the community have been spearheading it, especially Goobertown Hobbies, big YouTuber, and like Zambies and all the streamers and everybody have been asking for it. There was a thing on the Twitch forums for people talking about it, and finally, we got our own category. Because a lot of the times, miniature painters would be in art, but art is so big. You had sculptors, you had 2D artists, you had people doing wood turning, you had blacksmiths.
Yeah.
So there was a ton of stuff in art. And so now a lot of the miniature painters would go to the Warhammer section. Even if they weren't painting Warhammer models, they would just go to the Warhammer section because that was the best way to find miniature painters. So now that we have our own miniatures and models category, I think Lego also got their own category, like people that build Legos and stuff like that.
That's,
really?
That's a worthy category.
Yeah, so it's been awesome. So I'm glad that we're here.
Fantastic.
Finally.
All right. Yeah.
And those darn quilters. All right.
Before we go on, I want to give a shout out to Paint Club.
Oh yeah.
It's every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh yes.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah.
So, booyah. Let's see. All right. Well, do we have another giveaway? Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
time.
Giveaway.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here they come. We got Polef 1984.
Pat's Fidel.
Patis Fidel.
Cosmania 7.
Spoons 202.
Gray Maley?
Gray mail.
Congratulations to everybody that just won a gift card. Exclamation point claim if we said your name. Only if we said your name. You won a $20 gift card. This is episode number 234. Follow the instructions that you see right there in chat.
Yeah. Paint Club is just for artists to come. You don't even have to be painting on a Reaper figure. Bring your own paints, whatever you want to do. Just a place to come and hang out with other painters over here at the Reaper Game Store.
And share your love of miniature painting.
Yeah, we have a community airbrush that can be used as long as Mr. Janae is there. There's tons of paint for you to use and sticky tack and all kinds of stuff for bases, brushes.
Yeah, so and our own Michael Paints Minis. He's Michael Janae. He runs Paint Club every week, right?
Yeah.
Kara Curler, who's in chat, she occasionally pops in and decides to
She was here this Sunday.
show her presence. Yeah. Yeah, and Michael just painted something really cool for me last week. And I asked him to put on a cool base, and it looks great.
Oh,
it looks
cool.
really great. Super happy.
Where
with
is it?
It's in my office.
You didn't bring it?
You know, I thought about it, and I my hands were full. I was like, I'll just bring it next time.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. It was really great. I appreciate it, Michael. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, I had to take over. I feel bad because I had to take over a small section of Paint Club this past weekend to do a stream for the game store.
Yeah. Want to talk about that?
So yeah,
Mac Attack, maybe not.
I learned some new skills and stuff. And there's a card game called Sorcery, and they asked us to do their North American release of their new set this past weekend. It's an Arthurian theme set, so it was really awesome, the Arthurian theme. And so you can see, I'm gonna put this up on the screen here. So this was the set that we built for it. So Drew, the guy on the left there, he works for Sorcery. And he rented these thrones. Here, I'll do it big. Yeah. So he rented these thrones for the commentators to sit in their in the thrones.
Yeah.
And so these were the commentators.
An awesome set. Yeah.
It was cool.
Why isn't that in my office?
And so
because they were rented.
And so this was just a few pieces of the stream. Here was the game store during the event.
Oh wow.
So you could see it was packed. They brought banners and everything. We did pack openings on stream, so you can see a lot of the cool new knights and things like that. But it was a lot of fun, and it felt nice to host Sorcery at the game store and to do this big event for their North American release, and it was fun.
Yeah.
There's
Some
some of the art
Yeah.
that you can see, but it was lovely. So shout out to Sorcery, and that's what I've been kind of doing over the weekend. Ta-da! Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't been to the Reaper Game Store yet, you should really.
You're missing
Yeah.
out.
It's really great. It's a really great store. It turned out really, really fantastic.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that Dave was in charge of putting it together.
But shout out to them. They were at Spiel Essen. So Spiel Essen is a big board game convention, right, in Germany.
Yeah, it makes Gen Con look small.
Yeah, it's gigantic. So Sorcery was there for their release. So they sent a couple of employees over here to their North American release, and they used our store as the hub for that. And so, yeah, they had a simultaneous release. So what happened was the German stream went for 9 hours, and then right when their stream ended, we picked up,
cool.
and we picked it up.
Yeah.
So it was like a
Well, that's
full
cool.
24 hours basically of the release.
Very cool.
That's how it was planned.
I'm hoping, and this is just a hope, to make Essen 2025.
Ooh. Hey, Dragon Eye. But yeah. What else? I saw somebody in chat asking about DDRPG.
Oh, that thing.
That.
Oh.
Are we
So-
doing a DDRP?
I don't know if you heard, but yes, I've been terrible on the updates because I've just been swamped, and it's not an excuse. But this week specifically, I'll tell you what I've been
Hi,
doing.
Vakaroa.
I've been going through all the chapters of the Player's Guide, taking all the feedback and specifically a lot of the grammatical errors, typographical errors, things like that, correcting those, putting those in things. I'm hoping tomorrow. A lot of this is dependent upon Kit because Kit has to upload the files to the server where they can be downloaded. I'd like to have a new Player's Guide ready by this weekend. How about that?
Next weekend.
This weekend, I think. I really
Next weekend.
because it's done. I just gotta stitch it together and then put the PDF up and upload it, and it should be ready to go. So it's a much improved layout. It's a much improved. It looks kind of the same, but there's been a lot of corrections and a lot of just rejiggering some things. It's not final by any means, but there's a lot of things that I want to fix. But it looks a lot better, I think. Put a lot of work into the Game Master's guide. So yeah, it's coming along. Yeah, it's been a lot of work, but unfortunately, a lot of our time has been sucked up doing Bone 6.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest problem I think right now is half my day
Yeah.
is in meetings and the other half is pulling Bone 6. So it's hard to really get this thing finished. But we are pulling on it hard. So
Ooh, draw Caroline.
I know. She's out of my price range. I don't think she'll paint for minis or lay out for minis. Yeah, so it's a lot of work, but it is making some progress, and I'll try to get that uploaded this weekend, so all you backers who back that level can get the PDF of the Player's Guide at least.
Ooh.
The updated version of the Player's Guide. Okay,
The one from Bones 4.
right. Let's see. So we have a big announcement. You ready for this?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think
No.
so. I have it ready.
Okay. Also, I put pictures in the folder, John.
Oh.
I was prepared tonight. Oh, you know, before we do this big announcement, I want to show something else in the folder. I don't know if it's who was always asking me about the ballista for the ship. Was it?
Do you want the art first?
Yeah, the art first. Was it? Who was asking me about the?
For the Sophie's Revenge ballista?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Was it?
Dr. Bob.
No,
you
it's
go.
Dr. Bob.
Quindy LaRue.
No, it wasn't
No.
Quindy. This is the shark bite ballista.
Jedi Jared.
It is a small one man ballista.
Mm-hmm.
But as Kevin was telling me before the show, one man can't do that. That's got to be it. I was like, look, it's just what Izzy came up with.
Have you ever heard of fantasy?
Exactly. But it's a small ballista to put on the deck.
No,
of,
not a
of
glow in the
Sophie's
dark,
Revenge.
sorry.
It's not glow in the dark.
Was it Izzy Lobo?
Was it? No, I don't. It was
Copperhand.
no. It doesn't matter
It does- yeah.
because they're not here tonight.
Okay.
But anyway, this is the illustration by Izzy. This was done during Bones 5. And you can see the head of the shark, or the head of the ballista has like a shark head on
Yeah,
it. So it's called the Shark Bite Ballista.
Yeah.
Right. And the plan was, at the time, we would have put 2 into the pack and it would have been part of the Kickstarter, but we didn't do it. But it's been one of those things that's just been laying around, and someone keeps requesting, who was it? It wasn't Cool Hand Luke. Let's show the render. So
There you
Kevin
go.
sculpted it.
Oh,
And
nice.
you can see, yeah, it's cool.
But it
this
would take
isn't-
more than one person.
yeah, well, yeah, of course. Who could aim it and shoot it at the same time? So
There you go. It was Spartacus.
it was Spartacus. And so this will be Kevin thinks that the size would be that the human torso, chest, rib cage would be right at the back there.
The
Yeah.
turning wheels, like the
where
wheels, the cranks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crank is. So that'd be, and you can buy a bunch of these and put them on the decks of your Sophie's Revenge and have some cool shark bite ballistas to ward off kraken and things like that.
You could also put it at the top of your watchtower, your lighthouse.
Yeah, good job. There you go,
Yeah.
John. Good idea. Yeah. So it is a small ballista. So it's really cool.
But
So-
very deadly.
but deadly. Yes.
If we get this printed out, I'll one ReaperLive. I'll try to put it on the lighthouse and see what it looks like.
Damn it, no.
Take a picture of it.
Bugging me that.
Is the ballista in Bones USA? Yeah. What material is this going to be made out of? Or do we not know yet?
It is Bones USA.
We don't know
whether
if
it's
it's a
print
print.
or COK, but I got to look at it and go, that's
a
definitely
print.
a print.
I don't think they can go inside the cannon ports. They might. I don't know. I don't think they've been test fitted for that.
Yeah, I would have to test the size of it. I don't know. I would assume the shark head and the arrow could peek out,
Yeah.
but I don't know about the angle and how it's going to be glued and things like that. So I would have to check.
Scallon Grimmer. No, it can't be fired. That would be too dangerous.
You can modify yours to probably do it, but
If you want and take the liability, sure.
will they come in a pack or will these be sold like as one? Like you'll have to buy one ballista.
It's
right?
just one probably per pack. That's
One-
just
yeah, one
the
ballista.
best way to probably do it.
Counterlink. Well, that's to give you the workout. Get those muscles working.
Oh, counterlick, yeah. Is there?
Damn it, I can't remember who it was. It's bugging me now. I'm gonna remember as soon as the show's over. Anyway, so that's just a new release. I think this is a January release, so these will be out in January.
January. Okay.
I updated the previews page before I came over here tonight. It was the last thing I did before I came over.
Yeah.
So there are a few items listed on the previews page that don't have photographs yet. So yes, I know we will get to it, but at least you can get a peek of at least a description of some of the things. I know some of the things are some old freebooter minis that are coming up called like Sorceress and Wizard number 1. That's what they were called in the freebooter catalog. They'll get real names and they don't have photographs, so you'll be left scratching your head until we get the photographs done. So we're updating that as much as we possibly can. Okay.
You want to look
Now-
at
Man.
renders or
Now,
renders first?
Well, do we want to say what it is first, then show pictures? Let's talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Talk
Let's
about it. Full
first.
screen talk about it.
So obviously, it's been a hell of a September, October for a lot of people around the world, not and specifically here in the United States, North Carolina, Appalachia, Florida, for example. Hurricane Helene, Hurricane the one that happened yesterday,
Milton.
Milton.
Matilda. Sure.
Yeah.
Milton.
So no need to be nervous. And so a lot of people are struggling right now. There are people up on the East Coast that don't have, in Appalachia, who don't have water, electricity, food, things like that. So what we want to do is every time there's, not every time, but we try to, when there's a disaster, we try to pitch in. And I know that we have such a great fan base and set of customers that you guys always want to pitch in and help out too. So right now we're next week we're going to release a new miniature for our hurricane relief efforts here in 2024. And this was I think the last time we did one for the Ukraine, and I remember Ed had texted me, said, see if you can get Weeby to shit out a miniature over the weekend. And so I said, Jason,
To quote.
these are Ed's words, but see what you can do. And sure enough, Jason came through back then and did the Ukraine bird. And Jason the whole thing Jason did, he came up with the idea of the bird and all this stuff, and it was just amazing. And so that we raised a lot of money with that. Before that, it was the Australian wildfires. Jason did the koalas.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Then we did the Hawaii stuff with the shark.
The tiki.
tiki shark, and then we also did the Kathy Wapple stuff. And this goes back to 2001 when we did the very first time we did a charity mini or a relief mini was Hope or Magnus the Wizard. Magnus the Wizard.
Yeah.
We also did one for Katrina. So we've done this before. So
There was Haiti or elephant. I think.
yeah,
I think. Hope was her name.
Hope the elephant. We had
elephant.
two. We had two elephants. So we've tried to when we can we try to help out with this kind of stuff, and we really appreciate Jason Weeby always pitching in. So I talked to Weeby over the weekend on Friday. As Jason,
It's Jason. Can
round
you shit
two,
one out?
exactly. I said, let's, and I will say that this just people have asked us, are you guys going to do a relief mini? And I've gotten emails, and I'm sure social media is probably full of it, of requests and questions like that. But over the weekend, I approached Jason and said, Jason, let's do a thing. And I said, I want something very specific. I want this. And he said, okay. And so I said, all I want is a couple of requests. And he incorporated it and just delivered like crazy. So let's look at the renders here first. There you go. It's a to use D&D terms, it's a turtle druid. We're calling it a spike shell druid, but what's in a name, right? It's a turtle man druid. And it's fantastic. It's really fantastic. Now this is based on an eastern box turtle, by the way. You can Google the eastern box turtle and look at the beautiful colors that are on these things. So, but of course, paint it however you want to do it, right? Yeah. Yeah, and so the fish is actually kind of, even though it's a blowfish, it's a catfish.
Yeah.
It's a catfish blowfish.
Yeah, it's like a mix of the
And if
two.
someone has issues with that, it's a giant turtle man holding a staff. Okay? So let's not get too specific. But the flowers on the staff are the dogwood, which is the national or the state tree of North Carolina, I believe.
The state flower.
He tried to incorporate those kind of little things to tie it into North Carolina. The eastern box turtle being for the eastern East Coast. Also Florida. You can find these in Florida. So, and it just all sort of ties together. So we're going to use the money for this to.
No, it's not in 75 millimeter.
It's not.
You're about to see a print of it. So.
Yeah. So here's all the different angles. Now you can see that there's the base, and then the base is separate. He's standing on some rocks, but you can see in front of him, he's standing in front of some water. And it's hard to tell, but that's like some water.
I see it. It's like
So,
wavy and bubbly.
Kind of like he's trying to control the water or try to make the water go down or whatever it is. But yeah, he's really cool. There's a lot of detail. He's just packed with it. And actually, can you go to the camera, John? We got a picture of it here on our table. Let's see, we'll go full screen. So there you go. You can see, and maybe, yeah, you can kind of spin it around there and see. And then can we put a bandit next to him?
Yeah.
So he's not a little guy.
Yeah.
But he's going to paint up so great. We can't wait for you guys to get it in your hands so we can see all the different versions that you guys are going to do with it. Yeah. And so we are going to donate, I believe, is it 75% of all the monies generated by this, we're going to donate to the Samaritan's Purse. That's the charity that I think we've decided on. Jason had recommended that. Our own Steve Skellerman also recommended Samaritan's Purse. They're a national organization that are on the ground in Florida and in North Carolina right now. So I think that's a great organization to donate to, and they'll be able to move a lot faster and get relief to these people who are suffering from these tragedies a lot faster. So we're very thankful to Jason for donating his time to sculpt this piece, and this will be a print, by the way, as if you couldn't tell. And it's 4 pieces right now. Both arms are separate, and the base is separate. There's no way we can COcast this. There's a lot. There's a lot to it. So all the little toadstools on his back, that would be a nightmare to try to do that. Dogfather, no, Eastern box turtle. That's cool. Yeah, they're really pretty. They're really, really great. So, yeah. So we hope to have this on sale next week. That is the plan, to have this available next week for you guys. And I think we're going to do the donations. We'll go at least through the end of the year, right, Dave? And we'll see what happens after that. So if you can, the good thing is if you buy this piece, it goes towards your $50 to get a free Ghoulie bag. See, it all just works together.
And the name again? Dr. Bob wants to know the name.
His name is
Monday? No, it's not Monday.
No, like when it will go on sale. Sometime next week. We don't know.
Probably not Monday. Yeah, there'll be some in the game store. Yes. Its name. It's online. I put it in the thing. It's something Moss something. I don't remember what it is. Is it on the? Is it on the previews page? Should be. If I don't know if I made it live or not. Did it go? Go down to October.
I don't see it.
It's in the system. I don't remember what I put in there, but that's what it is. But it's a. You know what? It doesn't matter. You guys will see next week. It's already in the system for our cards to be printed and everything like that. So he's ready to run. So there you go. Please go buy a turtle druid miniature and support the people in need in Florida, all the way up to the Northeast. So
Lieutenant Fleming. Some call him Tim.
Timothy.
So there you go. So please share this wherever you can, and let's raise some money and help these people out.
Mm-hmm.
We got one more last giveaway.
Okay. All right, cool.
I got you. I'm ready. Here we go. Here they come.
Okay.
Casmian. Samurai Jack 325. Glavin Crafts. M. Fontana 3. And
Pocket Lint.
Pocket Land.
I met him and his wife at ReaperCon.
Yeah.
For 2 years in a row now.
Yep.
Super lovely. I think they were the ones that put somewhere in the Japan area, I think. Was that you guys, Pocket Lint?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
They can't see. There's a map from ReaperCon up here, and people could put the pins in to where they came from.
Let me know, Pocket Lint. Episode 234, exclamation point claim if we said your name. Looks like we have Pocket, Samurai, and Casman have not claimed yet. So just so you know. Congratulations. Are you ready for the funny corner?
Sure.
Oh, shoot. I forgot all about that.
Oh, I know. It's nothing for
I
Ron.
didn't.
It's already 7:05. I was.
All right.
Ron's already out the door. Just get up and
see
leave,
you guys
Ron.
next week.
So just wanted to say that the Comedy Corner provides these memes as 100% stolen memes. So keep that in mind.
You didn't create these yourself.
I did not. They're all stolen.
All right.
And the thing I like most about Steve Skellman is he writes memes for me. John?
Oh, I was just making sure sound was working.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Steve writes memes for you?
Yeah. You want to zoom in on that?
Oh.
You remember? I haven't been here in a while, but one time, Ron, you used the term U-boat, and Steve Skellman made that.
Hey, there's me on the right.
Yeah. So there's a growing movement out there to change the 23rd Psalm.
Psalm?
Psalm.
Yeah, for sure.
So true.
MapQuest.
And guys, I just want you to know, I'm not just a pretty face. I can be useful. And a little known historic fact about the American Revolution.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Not a bad way to be remembered.
Yeah, really. And again, these are old because I haven't been here for a while. Another little known fact of the American Revolution.
Spangle 'em.
Yeah. And then my favorite holiday, 21 days.
Damn.
Snap.
21 days.
I cannot believe. We used to look at these things like, and it was like 196 days. Like,
Yeah.
it'll never get here.
Yeah. It's only 21 days
Jeez
now.
Louise.
Love Halloween. And for all those people who can't wait for Christmas, I got a meme for you.
Oh, it's slightly off.
For the people who want to talk about Christmas before it's October.
Oh.
And did you guys know that I'm an amateur ripperologist? You know what that is?
Ripperologist.
The person that studies Jack the Ripper and
Oh.
tries to come up. Yeah.
okay.
And even though they just released a new book about Jack the Ripper, here's my contribution to the case file.
Mm.
Oh.
Have you ever watched any specials on Bigfoot? You know, they're gonna find him or whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this next meme brings up a very interesting point.
Yeah, they do call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, what do they call it? A mating call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea why you would do that, but hey. And for all you Transformer fans out there, they've added a new Transformer to the franchise lineup.
Cockroach.
And
dual
you know,
panel.
there's such things as risk takers in a relationship, and then there's just being plain stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. And there's your comedy corner. Thank
the
you.
crowd
Thank you.
goes wild.
Be sure and tip your waiters and waitresses.
Oh yeah. It's been a whole month since we did it. No, it's been
More
longer
than
than
that.
that.
Yeah.
Well, is there any pressing questions? I don't.
Was it Trash that wanted the ballista?
I don't
We're still
think
on
so.
that.
I don't think so. You're still thinking about that? That was 20 minutes ago.
Bothering me.
He's going to wake up in the middle of the night and
Who was
text you
that?
and I.
Who
I was
wanted
blah,
that?
blah, blah. Yeah.
I hope they see
Go to
the
sleep, Ron.
VOD. No, because here we are. Okay.
Hey, Rings. Yeah, we missed you too. Hopefully, you can come to ReaperCon next year. You'll see us.
I don't know. We're keeping Courtney rather busy. The Dr. Bob wanted to know if the skeletons were going to take over the warehouse again.
You never
Oh,
know.
decorations.
You never know.
It's already kind
Apparently,
of.
we'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you very much.
Bones
thanks, Rachel.
dates for Bones 7, 8, and 9.
Ugh. October 20 or October 32nd. That's what
There
they
you
say.
go.
2031.
Are we going to have a factory burning? No, we are not going to. I'm trying to sell it. But I do plan on getting in the Inco and doing a burnout in the new factory before we start populating it.
Okay. Just don't film it. I'm just kidding. You can. I'll put it on the social media.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. It'd
Well,
be
that was
loud
a-
as hell.
Dave, our owner, ripping circles in our new factory.
Well, that was a information packed Reaper Live.
It
I gotta
was.
say. There was
Man.
a lot of stuff to talk about for
Yeah.
sure.
All right. So who are we rating?
Oh, good question.
See, I have good questions. I'm not just a pretty face.
I wasn't prepared.
Count Ehrlich, maybe.
Yes.
Crossing Bones.
We'll film it.
The pizza dungeon was now going to be Petey's Pit Stop, and it's going to be a food trailer out in front of the store.
I have to go into the studio to do the raid because my laptop is not connected. But
Oh.
you guys vamp while I do the raid.
Okay. So just when you think it's getting bad, just remember you don't have to live with the Cowboy fans here.
Look,
Just for you, Ron.
they're whatever. You know what? I am actually, I'm tired of being disappointed every year.
Yeah.
I mean, for
But the memes
Damn
are
near 30
the videos are great. Whenever
But they
I
are.
mean,
They're
these
hilarious.
guys punching their TVs or throwing them out.
you know what? I laugh. I can laugh at it. I think it's funny. I'm not above laughing at the humor and stuff, right? But after 30 years, I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired
Right.
of just seriously not. It's just
And as Jerry Jones, what are you going to say? Like this year, his big thing before the season is, I just want everybody to know the Cowboys are all in. Like, what? You weren't all in last year?
yeah. No, it's that whole thing is just chat my ass. We're all in. No, you're not. You didn't do anything. You did nothing this year. So,
Yeah.
as much as I watch the games and I root for the Cowboys, I am going, and now I am sort of just,
But
you know
isn't
what?
there
I'm
a-
just enjoying football this year.
But isn't there a quarterback that's giving Dak some run for his money, or is that just some rumor that I guess I came across? No, Dak is it.
Yeah, he's the
yeah.
quarterback.
Okay.
So I will say the Washington's quarterback. As much as I'm not supposed to like Washington. You know what? I'm going to pull for the Commanders this year because I like their quarterback, and I
Really?
think they're a fun team to watch. Yeah, you know
Oh,
what? And if
okay.
they win, I'm going to be like, okay, they're pretty cool.
Well, the Vikings are available to pull for.
That's right.
They are available. You know what? The Chiefs look
They won on
great.
Sunday.
The Chiefs
They
look
do.
great.
The
The
Chiefs
Chiefs look like they
look
never
pretty-
stopped playing football since the Super Bowl. They're just
Yes.
rolling over everybody.
I like the Chiefs.
I like the Bengals. I want the Bengals to win. Varblum. I was really pulling for them last week. They should have won that game. I like Buffalo. So I'm just going to watch football and just enjoy all
it.
the games. And there are a lot of teams that I'm going to root for. There are some teams that I still hate.
Like the Pittsburgh
Eagles
Steelers
and Giants, et cetera. But you know what? I'm going to let up on the Commanders this year because you know what? I'm gonna I will root for the Vikings. I like Kirk Cousins, so I think I like Atlanta. I want them to do well. And on and on and on.
Yeah.
San Francisco, no, suck it, no. Rams, no, don't care. Seattle, die to fire, don't care. So.
Oh, that's right. It's the Texas
OU
weekend.
Texas OU weekend. Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm pulling for Texas. I mean, obviously, right? So I hope they do really, really well.
All right, I got a
Queen of Kings. That sounds like fun. That'll be a great time.
And I have to give a shout out to Madman. He has been a Packers fan back when we were on Mill Street. The first time I met him, Madman.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I got a raid ready whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, sorry, we just digressed into football. I could probably talk football with it a little bit. So, but anyway.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, everybody.
Stay safe.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
The dog father. All the Eagles.
Good night.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and who knows what we're gonna have then.
It's
Maybe
always
we'll
a
be done by
mystery.
Bone 6 will be completely done.
We might.
Oh
be
yeah,
close.
go Lions. I'm rooting for the Lions too. Go Lions. Yes,
We might be
for
like
sure.
95% done. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never. Maybe 100. You never know.
Could be.
Bye.
Let's see.